Hi friends, and welcome to another video from Carolina's Cottage. I'm Johnny, and today we're going to make a few more Christmas items using things I found at Goodwill. I apologize for the sound of my voice today. I am recovering from an upper respiratory illness, and so I'm still a little bit hoarse. These stencils may give you an idea of what we'll be creating today. My inspiration comes from a video done by Lisa with Our Shabby Cottage. She created nativity scenes from scrap boards and stencils. I used the backside of outdated signs to create my nativity scenes, and I found those signs at Goodwill. And they make a perfect little framed area to stencil nativity scenes. I will paint the back side of these to cover the writing and the outdated signs that are there. I've mentioned previously that I often find more than one of an item that seems so random. Well, this week that randomness was 10 punched lamps. This one is for 2 tea lights, and the next one is a full-size lamp. I haven't seen these in so long. This item was probably for a candle, but I'll also make it a sort of nativity scene, and I'm including a few non-seasonal decor pieces that I found in the same shopping trip, and I'll add these to the project. I mentioned in a previous Christmas video that you should buy these little Christmas sleighs whenever you find them if they're reasonable. They're good as a display or to resell once you paint them. And this piece was just a fantastic find. This is made from very old wood that was probably salvaged from an old home or old building. I certainly won't do anything to this piece. I'm just going to use it upside down as a display shelf. I want to use this beautiful bag as a decor piece, but the result will not make it into this project. This was originally from Barnes & Noble, and it needs cleaning, but is otherwise in good condition. Okay, let's get started on our projects. For this piece, I'm placing a piece of drop cloth down as a base to glue items for a nativity scene. The drop cloth will give the plastic items a bit of texture for the glue to adhere to. I first glued the drop cloth fabric to the wood, and then I glued the item onto the drop cloth. I removed the hardware on this piece for ease of painting, and I'm going to put 2 coats of chiffon cream Rust-Oleum chalk paint on the next few items. I will list the sources for most of my supplies used in this video below in the description. Some of these are from Amazon, some from Hobby Lobby. If I've used any Iron Orchid design stamps, which I think I did, then I'll list the website that you can order those online. I'm again using drop cloth. I had previously stamped this drop cloth using a stamp from the Prima Floral Script stamp set. Maybe this is a good time to ask you to give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far. The best parts are coming up, so keep watching. I'll measure this to fit the opening in the frame that I just painted, and I'll glue it to cardstock that I've cut to fit. I'll also cover the back with a piece of brown craft paper to finish it off. I have painted a base coat of chiffon cream Rust-Oleum chalk paint as a background for all of the signs that I'm converting to nativity scenes. Next, I will stencil each one. I'm not as good as some of you at stenciling. I had to go back and clean up all the areas that I stenciled. I may need to stick to using stamps or to using my Cricut in the future. Okay, moving along, I am just measuring for the center of this piece so I can use an Iron Orchid Design stamp of a sheep from the farm collection. And now that the stenciling is done and the touch-ups are finished, I will add the finishing touches that I think really give these signs their new look as nativity scenes. I used sticks from my yard to give the look of an old stable roof, and I glued pieces from Christmas sprigs to add color. This one has a very simple, clean look. The next one will be a little bit more festive. This piece was already in the shape of a house, so it made it really simple to transform it into a nativity scene. I used beaded trim on a couple of these pieces to give them a little bit more formal look. Another thing this trim helped with is hiding the edges of where the black and the white trim meet, or the black and the white paint meet. So, as usual, trim covers a multitude of sins. So this certainly did a couple of things of helping with that, as well as really dressing up this black and white piece. This gold beaded trim really dresses this piece up, and I think I got this trim at Hobby Lobby last year, so I'm hoping they still have it if you're interested. I'll be using that trim on this piece as well, but I'm just not going to show all four sides. For this next piece, I'm going to be using some strips of muslin cloth, and I will fold this cloth in half, then begin rolling the cloth up and securing the roll with hot glue. I will twist it as I go to help the ribbon look more like rose petals. I'm going to actually attach this to a piece of muslin that I have glued onto cardstock. And what I like about this is that you can make the whole design together, and it gives a little bit more stability for creating and rotating and gluing the flower as you build it. I will just tuck the end piece under the edge of the flower and hot glue that to secure it. And then I'm starting a similar flower but made of lace. So this one will be a little bit smaller and just will add a little bit of contrast. And then I'm going to finish it up with a shabby bow and a little bit of greenery. And once I glue this fabric to the background piece, I'm going to bring that muslin fabric in a little bit and scrunch it up to give it a little bit more texture. Please click on the pop-up at the end of this video to watch another of my videos. Next week's video will include the completed project using these adorable little cardinal birds here. Thank you for watching today, and I will see you in the next video.